everybody, welcome to my first YouTube video on my new channel. My name is Kelsey and I am a beauty enthusiast. I love all things makeup and skincare. However, I only make purchases from companies that do not test on animals. I'm working towards a completely cruelty-free makeup collection and I would like to bring you along for the ride. So this is my first makeup tutorial type video. I kind of talk a lot during it. I'm sorry, I'm a chatterbox. I used the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, which is a great palette. I love it so much. I created a holiday inspired look, which doesn't really have to just be worn around the holidays. You could like just do the eyes and pair a different lip with it, or you could just wear this around any time of year. It doesn't really matter. So it is a nice warm tone eye and a red lip, which I think is really pretty for around this time of year, and I hope you do too. So please enjoy. This is probably gonna be a really long video, and I'm sorry for that. I'll try to make it a bit shorter next time. So please subscribe, hit that button down below, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so first what I like to do is prime my eyes. I use Urban Decay Primer Potion, just the original formula. It's just what works best for me. I haven't really tried anything else just because I haven't really needed to. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that using this matte cream shade called Tempera. And I just place that all over the lid just to kind of set the primer so it's not as tacky and it makes everything blend a little nicer. And then I'm going into the color Burnt Orange. For that, I'm just going to use, is it gonna focus? A fluffy crease brush. This is just a Sigma E40, but you can use whatever you have on hand. And I just am going to place that as a warm toned transition shade. And I'm just going to go back and forth and blend it out. And then I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush. Is it gonna focus? I'm not good with this focusing thing yet. This is a Sigma E25. It's like the mini ones that they sometimes send you as a free gift when you order. I know it's not cruelty-free. I believe that this is goat hair, but I'm working on getting cruelty-free brushes. I asked for them for Christmas, so hopefully that's something that I get if you're watching, Mom and Dad. So then I'm just gonna go into the color Red Ochre. And I'm just going to pick that up on the Sigma E25. Just put that lower on the crease and not buff it out as much. And then I just go in with my E40 with no product on it and just kind of run over that to make sure that everything is smooth. And then I didn't think that that was warm enough because I'm going for something that's very warm toned. I think I've posted a similar look to this on my Instagram, but it's just something that really reminds me of the holidays, so that's kind of why I wanted to do it around this time. I'm going to take the color Realgar. Realgar? Is that how I pronounce it? I hope so. And I just like barely tap it into the shadow. I just want a tiny bit just to warm it up ever so slightly, and just place that where I placed the Red Ochre shade. Then I'm going to go in with my Sigma E36. E36? Yeah. Again, not cruelty free, working on it. And I'm going to go in with this shade called Cypress Umber. So I'm just kind of, oh, was my palette in the way? Sorry if it was. I'm just blending it into the outer corner and bringing it in just slightly. And then I'm going to go in with my MAC 242 brush. I know, not cruelty free. I'm sorry. Brushes are like one of my last things that I have to update in my collection though. And oh, sorry, I just sprayed that with Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This video is all over the place. And I'm going to use the shade Primavera. It's like a pretty gold, light gold. And I'm just gonna pack that on my brush. I really like these types of almost like concealer brushes, they remind me of, for packing on shimmery shades onto the lid. That's my favorite use for them. Okay, so that is both eyes done, and now I am going to move on to eyeliner. I should like wipe it off with something. Okay, it's still really gross. I don't think that's gonna come clean anytime soon. So this is the Tartist. Oh, is that upside down? It's upside down. I'm a mess. Clay paint liner. I use this all the time. I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. It's really, really waterproof. I have a hard time getting it off at the end of the day. Sometimes the one thing I don't like about this is sometimes if I squeeze it and it's getting empty, so I squeeze it and it like shoots out at me and I get really nervous. Oh no, it exploded. Okay, so since that actually just exploded everywhere, I'm not going to use it today. I just bought a new one, so hopefully that comes soon in the mail. So in the meantime, I'm going to use, I also really like this one as well, my NYX liquid black liner. So I'm just going to do a thin line to hide my lashes, just like that. I just kind of follow my lash line. There's no particular special way that I do this. I've zoomed you guys out so I can work on my face. That's the way I like to do it. I do my brows, my shadow, my face, and then go back to my eyes. I know it's kind of an odd way to do things. So to prime my face, I like using the Laura Mercier foundation primer. It's the oil-free version because, as you can see by that forehead shine, I got really oily skin. I just like using my fingers. I just washed my hands because, you know, I had to get that eyeliner off my hand. Okay, and then for foundation, this is also very embarrassing because it's pretty dirty. I like using the Tarte Amazonian Clay, I don't even know what this is called, Full Coverage Foundation, 12 hour. And it's one of the only cruelty-free foundations that I actually like. The Kat Von D one makes me very, very cakey, unfortunately. I used to really be in love with the ElStile Lauder Double Wear, but as you know, they test on animals, so I have stopped buying that. So I just kind of dot it on my face. I usually start with my forehead. The thing I really like about this foundation also is that it is a perfect match. Which is hard to find because I'm very, very fair, so a lot of the times the lightest shade is too dark for me. Okay, and then I move on to concealer, and this is not cruelty-free either because I bought this right before I switched over to going completely cruelty-free with my cosmetics, so I wanted to finish it before, but I no longer buy from MAC Cosmetics, and it is just the Pro Longwear Concealer. It's almost out, so I need a new one. Let me know what cruelty-free concealer you like. I was thinking about trying the Kat Von D one, but I'm kind of skeptical because their foundation made me so cakey. I'm not really sure what other cruelty-free concealers are out there. Oh, Tarte Shape Tape, I really want to try that as well. But I'm just not sure. So if you have a cruelty-free concealer that you really love, let me know down below. Okay, and then I'm going to set my under eye and my whole face. I used to be really obsessed with MAC blot powder, but again, MAC sells in China, so they test on animals, so I am not buying that any longer. I am now using the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder, just the translucent one. I've only used this once before, so I don't have a thorough review on it, but so far I like it. Oh wow, this side is a lot heavier. I need some more. There, that's a bit better. And then I'm just going to take some of this on a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I didn't know what it was called. I never had to say it out loud. And I'm just grabbing a bit on the brush and setting the rest of my face using this. And this is also a product that is very well loved and really dirty. This is my contour kit by Anastasia. Wow. My one shade is completely gone. I'm gonna have to buy a refill. But these are the best contour shades for my skin tone that I have found. But that being said, I haven't really tried to look that hard. So I'm just using this center shade. I believe it's called Fawn. It's the coolest out of the bunch. It's the one that looks the most natural on me. And of course, I just bronze the temples, bit on the forehead. And then just under my cheekbones. And if I've gone too far, I just kind of blend it out with whatever brush I used for my translucent powder. And then for blush, I am going to use the Nars blush in the shade Torrid. Oh, you can see my little camera setup there. I'm just going to use this on a normal powder blush brush and just apply just a little bit because I think I'm going to do a red lip. Then to highlight, I'm going to use my Real Techniques setting brush. I never know what they're called. And the Anastasia Glow Kit in That Glow. This one is obviously my favorite, this sunburst color, because, you know, it's the only one I can actually wear out of this palette because I'm so freaking pale. And I'm just going to put that on the tops of my cheekbones. I can't even tell if that looks good because this glow kit doesn't have a mirror, so I have no idea. I'm just going off what I see in the viewfinder. And I'm just gonna put it on the tip of my nose. Since it's the holidays, you want to be glowing. Okay, so just for the purposes of length, I just went ahead and applied waterline, eyeliner, and mascara because I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to do that. And for lashes, I'm going to use these ElStile lashes, I believe they're called. These were sent to me, but they are my favorite lash line that I've ever tried so far. I mean, don't get me wrong, I haven't tried so many lashes, but these are my favorite so far, and these are in the style Ruby. They're really long and really full. So I just applied some lash glue just to the band here, and I'm just letting it dry for about 30 to 45 seconds just before I apply it, just so the glue is tacky. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to apply this in frame. I'm not great at filming myself do makeup yet, so I'm used to getting like super close to the mirror. Yeah, I don't know how well this is gonna go. Oh god. Okay, so this eye, I was able to capture a little bit of my lash application. This eye was just a big nope. So yeah, this is what the lashes look like. I'll zoom you in a little so you can see them a little better. Oh, that's zooming out. Oh god. So this is what they look like. So there is no animal fur in creating these lashes. You have to be careful though, because this company, some of their lashes do contain minks as far as I understand, but these particular ones do not. It's completely fake. So the final touch on this look is a lip. So for holidays, obviously you're probably going to be doing a lot of eating, so I like to go with a liquid lipstick. This one is by Kat Von D and it is in the shade Outlaw. I believe she still makes this shade. I hope she still makes this shade. I got it last year because I wore it on Christmas Eve. I don't know how good my lipstick application is gonna be on camera, so I guess we'll give it a shot. Oh crap, I'm covering you, sorry. My lips, my top lips are really uneven, so I have to get really close to the camera in order to see what I'm doing, because I slightly overline one so that, you know, I don't look like I'm completely asymmetrical. Okay, so this is the completed look. It's really great for holiday parties, especially with the matte liquid lip, you know, if you're eating or if you're kissing someone. They are completely matte, as I'm sure you know, and they are completely transfer proof, so that is really, really great, and I think it's a very festive look, but it's still pretty wearable. And yeah, so thank you if you made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching my full first video. And click the subscribe button down below if you wouldn't mind, and if you want to see more videos. Hopefully I'll have some more coming soon. Until then, thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.